There we go. Oh, we should be live. Well, hello, and welcome to the stream. Gave a bit some time for folks to hop in due to ads and all that. But yeah, welcome to the Resonite Art Team office hours. I'm Aegis Wolf of the Resonite Art Team, here to answer any questions while also working on a world. Just been setting up materials for models at the moment. Actually, oh yeah, I think all these textures just imported. Good. Let's see here. Usually I also have Rushen with me, but they're not feeling well, so I'll likely be here next time. But still here to answer questions. Also showcasing the progress of this world that we're working on. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Okay, good. It's selected. I'll just change my POV at chat right here. If anybody has any questions, ask, whether it be about Resonite or its development or, you know, general things about Resonite or art team related things, world creation, avatar creation. Perfect place to ask. Wait, is that ambient occlusion? Opacity, roughness, color. That's what I need. Those two to be combined, and these two to be combined. 3D model. Wait, no. Editor. Texture packing wizard. Place that there. Place this there. Invert it. Pack it. Oh, that is a great question. A wonderful question. What flavor of ice cream is Resonite? Um, my answer would be yes. Also, welcome to the stream, Amelia Faust, and some random person. 412. Okay, now we got ourselves a packed. There wasn't a occlusion map. No, there wasn't. Okay, so this is straight into the metallic map. Ooh, it's nice and shiny. It doesn't have a cutout on it yet. It's a metal grating slash metal fence texture. So if I just do this, I'm gonna pack it all together, and then put this in the alpha channel, and then repack it. If I were an ice cream, what flavor would I be? S'mores. Like, you know, like miniature bits of chocolate, probably vanilla base, and then like things of graham cracker in it, and mini marshmallows. And now, it's still not transparent, unless if I put it to cut out. Great. Well, yeah, literally. Just bought s'mores ice cream. Putting it away now. Oh no. I have foretold the future. Somehow. I have predicted it. Wish I could just pin that with me. There we go. I needed that material to be set up so I can just add it onto these generators right here. Okay. That is my desk. Give me one moment here. Wait, no, I need the LOD component first. In this world that we're doing, we're using proper use of the LOD component. Actually, let's gonna be quite interesting to see how this is all set up. Even though we don't have things like the proper blending in that, it'll still be pretty good. If I remember correctly, this is the Atlas, and then steel trims, and then flat painted. And I'll make a separate one just for the shadows, and then that should be all good. Let's move this mesh collider over here. Delete that, and duplicate this generator, move it into the other one. Delete that. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. I'm just gonna... Perfect. Alright. Last but not least, it's the staircase. I'll do that after I check here. What? There are two guards guarding a locked door. One guard is always lying. One guard is always wrong but comes from an honest place. The one who is lying got the key. You may have one question addressed to both of them. What, what question do you ask to figure out who is who? Uh, uh, hmm. I could have sworn I've seen a video on this on YouTube. I I don't understand what I should answer. As in, I'm trying to think. That'll be an aside, so I can have that cook in my head. There we go, and now I can actually climb up this staircase. Ignore the Z fighting. It'll be fixed once I, well, actually, that's interesting behavior with the sliding down. We... Alright. That can go under there. Now to get the LOD of this thing set up. Drag that over. Move that. No shadows. Oh, I should probably get the materials. I'll borrow this one. Okay, that's half of it. And trims. Good. Of course, the lighting won't look good right now because we'd have no reflection probes. And that is fine. We'll still get to that later. Damn. Well, that's a different problem entirely. I know exactly how to fix that too. But I will do that after I add a material on it. Oh, come on. Shadow only. There we go. Welcome to the stream, Uncle Giblets and Lunicar. Feel free to ask questions about Resonite. the art team or stuff about, well, world avatar object creation here. I also know knowledge about Blender, Substance Painter, things like that. I'll have to change the LODs on that later. But one thing that is needing to be fixed is that staircase. I'm gonna have to open up Blender for that one. Yes, I'll do that. Real quick. And I sneezed myself out of that camera, I guess. At least I'll catch it now. Been trying to import an auto dragon. I see. Props and assets. Let's see here. No luck. Aw. Is there a Resonite package available for it, or has anyone imported the uh, avatar base before? Was I looking? Oh, yeah, stairs. That's that's not the right building I'm looking at. There we go. Lighthouse. Interior, main, lower. A collider. Hitting Alt R does nothing. That means its rotation is correct. That is incorrect. Okay. That is correct. That, I just do rotation and scale. And I'm just gonna export just the staircase. Let me just move that out of the way real quick. File, export, LTF. LH, lower stairs, exported. And now, back to here. Find where the model is real quick. It's the lower stair. LH, lower stairs. Copy, paste. Advanced settings. Don't calculate the normals. It should be right there. It's like, did it import anything? Good. Alright, all we need is to simply find the LOD mesh, grab this, find where the LOD mesh is right here, grab it, duplicate it, move it over here, and then we don't need that no more. Oh, accidentally grabbed the lighthouse itself. And now, let's see here. Oh yeah, we move this over here. I recommend asking around in the community to see if there is like a avatar base of a Naruto dragon set up, because there have been users in Resonite that have Naruto dragons. What is going on here with this? Even supposed to look like that? Or is that just... I'm just going to attribute that to the lighting. It's also a simple fix as well. And that... yeah, that should be good. I could quickly fix that normal issue as well, too. If I may ask, what is causing the issue of importing the avatar? Is it like throwing an error when you import the model itself, or not able to find the model file? That's usually what you do first. Kind of like what I'm doing here. I may as well finish that weird normal thing going on. Just that shading. Let's see here. Actually, glad that I got this set up. Actually, show Blender in here too. I can just go back and forth. There we go. There's the culprit. Okay. Is this... so you can... main mesh. Good. That's what we need. I see. And is it all three of the... yep, all three of those. Okay. That's a simple fix. Select these edges here. For importing that avatar, I don't know if... or pretty much what kind of context is going on with importing it. If it's, say you're trying to get it from a Unity package, there is a Unity SDK that you can use for Resonite. Essentially just put the Unity package in there and then set it up as an avatar convert in there. And from there, you can just get like the models just set up as like a model in here. If it's a raw file for like FBX or GLB or even a Blender file, you're basically able to just drag and drop files into here directly, just like I did earlier with the staircase. Oh, wrong button. I'll just do it via this. Select or edge. There we go. Yeah. Mark sharp. And that looks so much nicer. Sharp edges and models, fun fact, actually splits the models into two different parts. And currently in the renderer we have, you'll see an infinitesimal line of light going through, or like light bleed. So what I did for this is I made like a lower poly version of the mesh, like an LOD, that has everything smooth. That way it's used as a shadow mesh, which the less polygons means the less stuff shadows have to compute as well too. And not only I use it as an LOD mesh, but I also use it as a way to make proper shadows. Okay, so that's done. Oh, also the very top of the lighthouse needs it. Boop, boop. I still have chat with me, so any and all questions are welcome. Oh, come on, control. Nope, come on. There we go. Outing myself for sometimes looking at my keyboard to find keystrokes. Eh. That should do it. All right. Then we select all three of these. Export as GLTF again. Proper presets. Lighthouse. Interior. Main. Then export. Been mainly doing this all day so far while also watching a playthrough of Deltarune Chapter 5 before the stream. Interior main, copy, paste. I have no idea why Windows does not like me dragging and dropping into Resonite anymore. I'm just going to attribute it to Windows being, well, Windows. Alright, let's scale this down and find the actual mesh. There we go. We'll get the main mesh of this, drag and drop this under there, and that should do it. Let's go up and have a look-see. Perfect, it works. And I think I'm pretty much done for the lower part of the lighthouse here. Still don't know what I should answer with that one. That one's a hard question. Because I'm trying to remember what the guy said in a video or it's something similar. Oh, whoops. That's... what is in front of me? Oh, I know what's in front of me. That's a... collider. Also, hi. A bird has appeared. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the raid, Decoy. Oh, we might actually have a Ru Shen join us too. It's not obligated to if he is not feeling well, but I will invite him if he does join. Those of you who are just joining, welcome to the stream. This is the Resonite Art Team Office Hours. Here to answer questions that anybody has in stream, in chat. And yeah, working on a world at the moment, one of our latest projects called, well, I guess the code name is Sojourner Island Redo, or Redux, however you pronounce it. And yeah, it's a remake of a very old map that we had years ago. And yeah, just been popping in here and in Blender, setting up a lighthouse at the moment in particular. So, yeah. And also brainstorming what the heck I could answer this question with. And trying to remember what YouTube short I had it with. But before that, realize this collider is... okay, good. Forgot that that staircase collider was not correct. All right. We will have a Roo. Bird. Indeed a bird. Okay, I'll set these here. Okay, so lower staircase is done. Upper tower, that's this. Okay. Start with this big, giant electric motor here. Starting with the collider. Previous material. Turn off shadows. This is the collision mesh. There we go. Hide the visuals. Is the LOD not there? Oh, it just got accidentally renamed. We have a Roo with us, so I'm gonna go greet them. Oh, there he is. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We uh oh yeah, we did have one reflection probe. Just for testing. Yeah. Yeah, actually been working on it too. I got the first floor done. Oh, I just noticed people can't hear Roo.
I keep sliding down the staircase. That's actually kind of funny. I
All
slide
right,
like all the way down it.
you're now
Oh, look
audible.
at. Oh, hello.
Hello. I just noticed that. Sorry about that. And I am pressing every single wrong button known to man. Okay, there we go. There we go. You should be in broadcast now, and I'll just set myself a broadcast in game so it matches. So, glad you're doing better.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. My headache has not fully gone away, which is why I was late to the stream, by the way. We should make the lighthouse a little bit big.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, making both buildings just slightly like 1.25 times the scale. Slightly, but it is like realistic scale.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to add like I think 2 materials to the list. One of them is like a metal grate if you look on the generators on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And another one is another type of path brick that I used for the house, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But I did list the fence grating in the materials list.
Cool.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just working my way up in the lighthouse. And one of these is the likely... Oh, there we go. Okay. Slightly annoying that some of these materials decide to change their names. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's put over here. And trims painted. Good. And flat painted. Alrighty. Should be all the materials for that. Now it needs the LOD again. Let's see here. Just borrow it from here. And let's open up the LOD mesh. Oh yeah, we have the questions right there too. There we go. All right.
Yep, I'm just outside the lighthouse looking at a few things.
Yeah, actually, here's a question for you.
Huh.
I'll just leave it on the staircase there. That way you can see and ponder about it, because I don't know what.
Oh, this is the lying like doorway question.
Okay, one of these is yeah, one of these is the Atlas signs. One of them is the flat metal. And one of them is the steel trims. There we go. That should do it. Turn off the shadows. Put that as the high poly. What? Where'd it go? Oh. And then make that shadows only. Drag this under here. And there we go. Do you have an answer for that yet? Or
I'm formulating one.
you are formulating one? Okay.
um,
I think now, oh yeah, that's the staircase now. All right, let's set this here. It's a little claustrophobic, but at least I'm in first person. It is a lighthouse. Once we get to the top deck, then we'll have a good view. Make that static. And drag that under there. Hide that mesh.
I haven't seen this one worded this way because they're essentially both lying. Even if the other one is telling the truth, they're still essentially lying in terms of the riddle. I'm not sure if there is a way you could go through this one, unless it's like some kind of like philosophical thought question. But I'm not sure. Usually, you have one just telling the truth, essentially. I'm not sure there's much you could do with that one.
That is a good question. Yeah, that is.
Because no matter what question you ask them both, it's still going to be the same answer, essentially.
I guess I'll have to do the fix I did with the other stairs with this one too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the origins of it.
Ah,
Yeah, I just gotta bake him.
a little cramped in here.
I know, but it's a lighthouse. Alright, let's move that
Okay, I'm
there.
just really big.
So we'll test it with a couple of people in normal height as well. Swap to Blender real quick. Neat thing about Resonite is I can just, instead of SteamVR's dash, I can have my mouse from one side of the stream or side of my multi-monitor view and just like slide across between them and automatically switch. And it's so good. Alrighty, and this is the upper staircase this time. Lower, upper tower. Staircase upper baked. Ooh, okay, yep. Let's just double check anything else here. Oh, okay, we got a problem here, I think. I think I just accidentally made it worse. Okay. That staircase is like that. That's the min mesh. It's the collider mesh. Huh. Okay, I think I know how I can fix this. First off, let's find the rotation. I'm gonna move an inspector out of my way. There we go. 45 degrees. Okay, I'll just copy that. reset its position, reset scale and rotation.
Setting up just the staircases right now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going through like the interior because I got well, almost all the exterior done. Just gotta get the glass on the top of the lighthouse. I'm just trying to figure out how I can fix this conundrum here. Mm. It's pretty much 180 degrees offset now. Okay, so I just rotate this 180 degrees. All right, and then 45 degrees minus, reset the scale, 45 degrees, and there we go. Okay, good. That was a little tricky to think about. All right, now we export this again. Or, well, this is a new staircase, not the other one. Upper stairs. Bingo. And then I upper stairs, copy, and then I hop back into Resonite. And settings, calculate normals, turn off. And, oh. There we go. It's only the LOD that has it wrong. Is that the staircase? There we go. Wait, is it still not right? Hold on. Ah, one thing after another, isn't it? Now, not only it's rotated wrong, but it's also positioned wrong. Just my luck. All right, that's a more easier thing to fix. Ah, I did not notice that as well. So that's a simple fix. I can just go here, and then I find the LOD mesh, set origin to 3D cursor, and then export it and override what I had earlier. File, export, GLTF, export settings, same name, save for sanity's sake, and then back to Resonite. You essentially get what happens pretty much every single project we do. But the fact that you can just iterate that quickly makes it quite nice. That's not what I'm looking for. The LOD, there we go. That, and that. Let's take the high poly mesh, pop it in there, and then delete that. Collision or raycast mesh is good. And now, I'll just keep that as the only one. I'll take chat with me as we ascend more. Going up. The top floor. Or, well, second top floor, technically top floor. Let's set you folks right there. And then I'm gonna have to do some edits on the glass real quick too. Oh, no collision. No, that's fine. Alright. This requires me going into Blender again. Right deck. This is part of the exterior, likely. Okay, top glass should just have glass clear. Top glass mesh should have an extra. So let's see, what is the UV mapping on this? It could be better. Yeah, it definitely could be better. UV unwrap. Oof, alright. That's gonna require some seams. Mark seam. And then let's just select one of these that's inside a post. There we go. Unwrap angle based. That should be. Although I do want to rotate it somewhat. Same angle. And actually that. Scale it about there. It's a tall window. Might need a lot. Ooh, there. And that's a good size. Then the LOD mesh. Gonna be the same thing. Ooh, there. Mm. And yeah, glass clear, good. And for the other mesh, let's add a extra detail here. In the cloud home and tutorial worlds and such that we have so far, we had like a exterior glass versus an interior glass that had like water stains on it as if it was like rained on or something like that. So
Yeah, we should use those here too.
yep, I just did it on the other window meshes, so just forgot to do it on the top of the lighthouse. I could just like extract the lighthouse top glass. Export settings, boom. So the collider and everything should all be alright. And then while we're here, I'm going to update the door. That's up here too. And then exterior, I just colored it orange in Blender to just know which is the outside versus the inside. There we go. Uh-oh, I just unhid everything and now it's gonna... Yeah. That's okay. Do a progress save in Blender. Now to export. Top glass door. Great. Oh man, saving Blender hurts. Why? Blender? Don't do this to me.
Uh-oh. Just give it a second.
Did it? Okay, it only selected the door. Alright, back to Resonite. Yes. Alright, let's get the top glass for now. And we'll see if it actually exported the glass door or not later. So, let's get the 3D... No, wait, no. Advanced settings. Don't need to calculate the normals in this case. And then it should be imported. Oh! I'm going to just leave it over there because the Z fighting is flickery. Alright. Collider. Turn off shadow casting. Now it has collision. And then let's get that wireframe looking material that I have for the preview on there. You have anything you'd like to showcase what we're working on? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm just doing materials. I just redid the arch bricks.
Ah. Yeah. Hopefully me setting it up in that list and all that makes it easy.
Oh, there is something I want to clarify. I think a couple streams back we were talking about how we were packing materials. We were packing the height into the metal map. We've switched to doing it through the ambient occlusion because I've discovered that the way that the material uses the height map, it wants it in a linear color space because it's technically not color data. And the metal map was being used in an sRGB color space. It does matter which one they're in because it'll lead to slightly different results on the height map in which color space it's in. So to prevent issues between different color spaces, we just went with using the ambient occlusion being packed into the metallic smoothness. Since both those maps are counted as sRGB, then there's no issue. And then we're just using a regular height map.
If it applies, yeah. And some things don't even have occlusion maps, but you're adding or creating some for the ones that don't, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
Ooh, I am going to look in this direction for now. There we go. That should do it. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I need to take this mesh. It's the LOD mesh. I gotta take this mesh and drag and drop it into here. Remove the old one. That's good. Get the exterior glass. And then interior glass. Now you can see the little stains on the glass.
The other thing I'm doing is I'm tweaking the height and uh,
Oh,
ambient occlusion maps to get them just like more detail. Um, Either I'm making one from scratch if it doesn't exist, or I am using the one that came with it, but just enhancing it. Some of these materials that we're using were grabbed from like Ambient CG or Polyhaven, and some of them were made just entirely from scratch. Um, just depends on like what the use case for the material is. Which, looking at the foundation stone, I might need to tweak the normal map on it. I think something's wrong.
hmm.
I can't tell unless you changed it in some way. Material.
I piled it up. That's all I did.
Oh, I don't remember it looking like this the other night.
Lighting change, maybe?
Oh, it looks like there's an issue with the normals.
Maybe it's how it's encoded. I can re-import the normals or whatnot.
Oh yeah, it definitely is a normal issue.
Oh yeah, you edited it. That's why you may have to re-import it. You also have access to the folder that it was from too, so you can compare the original.
It might be a asset variant thing.
Is it somehow 16-bit by default?
No.
Okay, good. But yeah, if anybody sees like a large asset queue in the past few days,
Oh
uh,
yeah, it was a variant issue, I think. It's fixed now. So
okay.
uh just letting people know if you ever are working on something and you come back the next day and it looks a little weird or off and you can't really see a definite reason why, the textures might actually just be stuck in the asset variant queue. What that basically means is that when you upload something and it saves to the cloud, there are a couple versions of that thing that is saved so that they can be quickly loaded if needed. Mostly, when it comes to textures, it's different texture sizes. So you might notice when you import something, it starts at like a really low resolution, and then that like number goes up as it loads. You can even see it on the actual model. Those are the different variants being processed, and then they need to be uploaded to the cloud and whatnot. Um, Sometimes when a texture is like 16-bit, it will take an abnormally long time to process those. I am not sure why. I'm not a coder. I just know that it takes a little bit of time. So if you have some of those textures and they need to be 16-bit for the extra detail, you might have to wait a couple days for the image to get through the asset queue. But also, sometimes if it's a normal texture, it might just take a while because there's a lot of people doing stuff at the moment. And you can toggle. There's a little setting that you can toggle inside the actual texture, like inspector, that says force exact variant. If you toggle that and it is normal, like it fixes it, then it just needs to get through the asset queue. I don't recommend leaving that option on, but it's an easy way to test whether or not the materials actually got an issue or not. Also, this foundation brick, I am upgrading the heck out of it. It's gonna look so much nicer.
Yeah, if you have like a better brick design or anything in general, feel free. Those are a lot of like just placeholders, but similar ones, or even just a modified version of the base one is fine too.
Yeah. In some cases, I'll completely redo them if I feel like the material can just be done better. Some of these are actually fairly decent. They're just missing a lot of things, or like the details very subtle in cases where it should be more pronounced. You want to come see the upgrade on this one?
Hold on, just trying to see what this material is doing.
Which one?
Oh, I see. That's actual steel trims.
Oh yeah, they'll still need to be rebaked.
Oh, that's the flat metal. Okay. Flat metal, and then this is steel trims. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Okay. Right?
This is inverted, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. What is inverted? This?
Snow map, yeah, that's inverted, isn't it?
I
I can't tell.
does it look
It's like
inverted?
it's like what? Oh, I haven't put it in there yet. It's like one of those things where you look at it one way and then you look at it another way, and it like reverses itself.
I mean, it looks correct.
Oh, lighthouse. Oh, it just you're hitting me with a lighthouse.
I'm rotating it to see the shadows on it. Ooh, that's not right.
Oh, you know what? It looks fine. Oh, and so if you want to get a look at this here, this is kind of what I'm doing to the textures and how like they look after being upgraded. You want to come check it out? Oh wow! Ooh, you can definitely see it on the foundation of the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
Here's the before and after. This one right here is the before. It's a little bit more gray. I actually didn't even saturate the color. All I changed was the height map, some of the roughness values, and added the ambient occlusion. So that's this. Because this didn't have ambient occlusion before. Actually, I need to double check the ambient occlusion as well. Yeah, that looks good.
Alrighty. uh, I'm gonna put chat. Oh, without grabbing the lighthouse. There we go. Now we definitely won't be able to miss chat. Let's see here. Yeah, the glass should be done now. Top frame mesh. Yeet that collider. And now we painted materials that it should be.
Oh, yeah, this normal map is flipped.
Well, at least we can, you know, invert it in here. Yeah, that's good. I already got that done. That's good. Materials. Just copy this over. Drag that here. Get the other one in here. Move it, turn off that. Shadow only. And now for the door. How's Blender doing? Is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. Task manager away. I go. Alright, let's re-export it just in case if it got corrupted somehow.
What I'm trying to figure out is why it baked inverted, because the other textures I've done have not been inverted. So, because I was worried it was like a setting and I might have to rebake like all these textures, but they're fine. And I know I haven't changed anything along these lines, so I don't know why this one's inverted. Maybe it's the normal map that came with it. Interesting.
Okay. Export of the glass door. Copy. Paste. Yeah, I thought I... There. Alright, normal map. Import. Flickery. There we go. Alright, it has it. Collider. That. Static mesh. And turn off the preview. We need an LOD component. Copy that. Move that down here. What? Oh, that's why. That should do it. Door frame done. Now for the door itself. It is not too late for a question, Grand. Anybody can ask a question. Also, welcome to the stream, Grand. Okay. That, I just need to do this. Open up the wrong thing. There we go. Turn off shadows. Duplicate. We already been at it for an hour. But yeah, if you have a question, please ask. I'll be here for like probably another 30 minutes, especially because half of it was me just trying to set up models. So that's fine. Yeah, that just needs this moved over. Delete that. Now for the glass. Be a box collider.
So interestingly enough, I changed some export settings and it exported correctly in DirectX for some reason.
I blame Autodesk.
So now I edited the thing entirely so that it now outputs both OpenGL and DirectX just in case for whatever reason.
Probably ask Gareth about it later.
Yeah.
Glass. Door. Doesn't need an LOD except for, well, no, it doesn't even need an LOD. It's literally just a quad or a box. But it does need an extra material. Well, that's a problem. Well, I'll just quickly UV unwrap that after I make sure I have everything else set up. And that should have its own collider as well. Second box collider. Just for raycasts. And this one, ignore raycasts. There we go. Okay, now to hop into Blender again. Fix the UV mapping of this. Which I think it'll capture Blender again. There we go. Let's get the exterior glass. Angle based. About there. That should do it. Calculate normals, run import. Whoop. There. We're going to just bring this into here. Great. This can go now. We only have a few more things left on this entire lighthouse to go, but I'll probably be doing those off stream since we're already over an hour. But if folks aren't able to ask questions this stream, there is always next time, as well as I will create a forum post right after this to facilitate any questions that are going to be asked ahead of time. So, in our Discord, that's where people can ask. There's a forum post just for that. And, as well, with those tuning in and also those who support us, thank you for supporting us as a project. Without you, this place would not be possible or exist. And, yeah, whether it be via Stripe, via Patreon, or via, well, Twitch subscriptions and bits and stuff like that, everything helps out.
Every bit helps.
Mm-hmm. If folks are still subscribed to Patreon, I highly recommend swapping to our direct subscription using Stripe. You can find out more by our website. And those tuning in, the start, look out for promo codes that people have. You're just starting Resonite. I should get a promo code too at this point. Just in case. There's definitely folks out there that do have it.
I think we'll try to raid if we can. If
Yes.
you want to send them this way, I sent you a link.
Yeah. Let's see here. Scriptblade. Okay, yep, I see. Yeah. And while I get this set up, the streams that we do. Oh, there's my controllers. I'm moving them aside. We do the art team office hours every Wednesday, and there's plenty of other office hours. On Sundays, there's 2 different office hours going on. There's the moderation office hours first, and then a few hours after is the Resonance podcast that Frooks does, as well as on Mondays, there's the marketing office hours also on Twitch. Tuesdays, Prime does their office hours on Discord. And yeah, every first Friday of the month, or first Friday of the month, we usually do a recap stream as well. And there are much more that you can look at in the events tab in our Discord or in Resonite, which there is a events facet as well too. Let's filter by category. Resonite. Also, speaking of Resonance podcast, Toby Fox posted the resonance quickening in the launch of the chapter 5, and I'm like, okay, W.D. Gaster is now a guest star in, guest on the Resonance podcast now, I guess. Well, now let's move over to the raid. All right. We'll be raiding Ashka Blade today. So, hope everyone says hello and has a wonderful day or evening. So, y'all take care. Bye-bye.
See you later.
It starts in 10 seconds. And boop.
Can you help me? or something.
The
My
friendly
When you're done
train
with the stream.
has reached its
imprecise.
destination.
Oh, I've
Welcome
just
to
got
the Stream
raided.
Raiders.
Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Resonite. Yee.
The Resonite app has a
Welcome.
Twitch channel?